What's going on, guys? Mr. Domo, welcome back to the channel. So I finally got back from a vacation over the weekend, and when I came back home, this surprise was waiting for me, and that is a third generation Polish bootleg, and this is a ATST driver. And this was a gift from a good friend, John. And John is a YouTuber, and his channel is the Action Figure Grader. And I'll put a link down below, but he is a awesome guy, and like I totally recommend watching his channels. He's got a huge collection of, like, now he's got a huge collection of bootlegs, but he's definitely got some crazy variants of, you know, old vintage Kenner Star Wars action figures. And so he just did this out of his, kindness of his heart, and send me one of these guys. And this is like I said, this is a third generation Polish bootleg, and I'll show you the label. So this is graded by the Collector Archive Services, and this is a 1995 Polish Star Wars third generation ATST driver, and this is the light gray body variant, and this is articulated bootleg, and this one received an 85 plus. So I can see there, let me get my camera to zoom better. There we go. So overall score was a 79.1, and really awesome. I mean, I have two bootlegs that are being graded right now by Collector Archive Services, but their wait times are about like 6 months. So I sent that in like at the beginning of this year, so I'm not even gonna see it until like maybe July, August time frame. But this is the first graded bootleg that I have in my collection, and I gotta say thank you, John, for this. This is really awesome. So this is a third generation, and so I think as of right now there's about 16 or 12 figures right now that are third generation bootlegs, and there's a difference between the first, the second, and the third. And I believe the third one kind of released around 1994, 1995. There's obviously there's difference in between the generations, but I think the sixth generation, the paint started becoming more uniform. Like all their ATST drivers kind of have the same paint. Now there is different variants, of course, with the body and everything like that. And I think also with the third generation, the paint kind of feels tacky. And then I believe they used a ball joint. They started using ball joints for the limbs and everything like that. But overall, really cool. I love the little gold that he's got there. Really nice. And then he's got that cool gold visor, and then he's got the little buckle there. So very interesting. And here's the back side. Really cool. And so obviously when it comes to bootlegs, there's different countries, country of origins with these bootlegs. You have Russian, you have Polish, you have Mexican, Hungarian. So there's a lot of crazy bootlegs out there, and of course they're all different. And then of course there's like two major kind of variants with these bootlegs. There's either articulated or non-articulated, excuse me. And so very cool, and I can't say it enough, but thank you, John, for this. This is really awesome. I mean, I cannot wait to display that in my my display shelf. But overall, really cool. And of course, every time you get something graded by the Collector Archive Services, you get this statement, and it just tells you the date that it was archived, and then of course this is a standard case, 1995 Polish bootleg, Star Wars. This is subcategory is a bootleg, and of course it tells you the subgrade and then the overall grade. So really cool. And then there's the date. So this is very recent, and of course, like, he just did a huge unboxing video. So I mean, if you're into bootlegs, I would definitely check out his channels. But if you're into like vintage Kenner Star Wars stuff, definitely overall check out his channel, because it's really awesome. He's got a huge collection. I'm almost getting there, but man, and he's got great information over his channel. So I just want to give him props, and thank you, John, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support, and I will talk to you guys later.